Ready to present their case to the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. In this instance, this is a bench trial. There will be no jury for this case. I will let the state prosecution go first in presenting their case against Mr. Bishop.
Oh, she goofy.
Your Honor, Mr. Bishop is accused of a numerous number of crimes. We have Chapter 4, Section 10, escape, Chapter 8, Section 30, felony evading, Chapter 106, attempted murder, Chapter 4, Section 3, false information provided to a law enforcement officer.
All right. Mr. Bishop, would you and your defense like to present your opening argument? Or opening case, my apologies.
My client is innocent in the court of law due to lack of evidence that was shown to him. Or lack of evidence. So right now he's presumed innocent.
That's fine. Continue, Mr. Bishop.
Somebody, I don't know, in a black motorcycle, black helmet, don't know who it was, shot the tires out on the van, and I was still cuffed in the back, and I was taken away in the van, and threw on a sailboat, and took off. The guy left me on the boat, and I went to an island, and that's about it.
Mr. Bishop, did you collude with anyone to orchestrate this escape?
Negative.
All right, I'm going to ask that question again and remind you that you are under oath and that lying under oath is a criminal offense. Did you collude with anyone to orchestrate this escape?
No, I didn't. For the
Okay.
second time.
All right. Mr. Bishop, if you were in such emotional distress, could you please explain to the court how your wife and your friends got on that island with you?
I called them. They came over there.
Mr. Bishop, can you explain to me what happened before the island invasion? Like, on the initial pullover of where it all started.
Okay, so it started in Paleto Bay. We got pulled over. We was riding around, and I got pulled over. Didn't know that I had any warrants, active warrants. So they took me into Paleto Bay and put me in a jail cell. Wouldn't let me talk to my lawyers or anything. Then had a bail bondsman there try to come get me out, and they denied bail for me. And so then I was transported to Bolingbrook. We got right in front of
So, essentially the cop hit you. Did he check if you were okay or anything?
No, I fell to the ground. They told me to get up, put my hands up. They didn't give me enough time to get up off the ground before they tased me. Sandy PD, and I heard the officer break off her additional unit, so she went in alone. As soon as she saw the barricades, she did turn out and knew something was wrong, and I had no idea what was going on. I saw, or I heard her get shot. I was still in the back of the van. She had been shot. Her foot was like stuck on the pedal. We smashed into a tree, into a pole, all kinds of stuff. A guy jumps into the van. We go flying down the road. I never exited the van. I never was walking whatsoever. I never come out of the van. Couldn't really hear anything. I mean, couldn't really see anything because I was still in the back. Next thing I know, we're going down this road. It runs out of fuel. All the tires are popped. This guy jerks me out of the back of the van. Has a set of keys I guess they got from the officer. I don't know. Uncuffs me, throws me on the back of a bike, takes me out to this looks like a lighthouse. Actually, he threw me in a car with another guy. Then we went and got on a sailboat, or he threw me on a sailboat, burned his car, jumps on the sailboat, and then takes off around the island. Well, he just dives off the boat, and that's when I proceeded to just keep driving the boat around the island. Then I crashed in the island because it was really foggy, and that's where I was.
DOC. Mr. Bishop did have warrants when he was arrested, therefore his arrest was justifiable under law. And there is nothing that Mr. Bishop or his defense attorney have provided to the court to prove his innocence. And the state has provided enough evidence and testimony to prove his guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. The court should find him guilty and should sentence him accordingly. That is all I have, Your Honor.
I feel my client is innocent due to lack of evidence. He clearly seems to have had no part in the kidnapping of himself.
Hello, my name is Tim Trimiani here at the courthouse right now down at Adams Apple Boulevard as well as Strawberry Avenue. Today is the state of San Andreas against Mr. Bishop. As it is right now, it seems like both sides have not gained an inch over this case, as well as there has been multiple and great statements by both sides, as well as both witnesses, as well as objection. Now, it doesn't.
All right. I have deliberated with the prosecutor as well as the defense attorney. I have reviewed all facts in this case and all evidence. I have also taken into account all testimony from all witnesses that have taken the stand. And here is my deliberation. For the charges of escaping from custody in the first degree as a Class D felony under San Andreas Penal Law 410, felony evasion of the police under San Andreas Penal Law 830, attempted murder in the second degree against a law enforcement officer under San Andreas Penal Law 106, and obstruction of justice in the form of presenting false information to police as a third-degree felony under San Andreas Penal Law 403. The court finds Mr. Bishop guilty on all charges and sentences to 26 years in federal prison.
Well, my name is Tim Triviani. Right now, we are down here at the courthouse. There has been multiple bombs right now exploding around the courthouse after the court case.
Clear
it seems
out
like this
of
has
the
been...
area.
Shut the fuck. Hello, my name is Tim Triviani here down at the Los Santos courthouse on Vespucci Boulevard. This just in, right after the court case of the state of San Andreas against Mr. Bishop, there has been an attack on the courthouse, particularly all the cars outside. Multiple explosions have went off, destroying at least 3 to 4 cars in a row. Major fires outside, as well as fire personnel, are coming here and trying to control the fire as best as they can. This seems like this has been an attack on the recent results of the state of San Andreas versus Mr. Bishop. This will be more at 10 o'clock tonight on NNC.